he broke his finger, and that really set him back. And I think right now he's looking very good.
Well, now we're up to the second of the men's freestyle bouts. This is a new pairing. This matchup was announced this week. Another Olympic team member, Andy Hrovat, in the red, wrestled in the Beijing Olympics in 2008. He's wrestling Kyle Cerminara. Kyle is one of the more powerful guys in this weight class. He's very strong.
He's scary. He's a beast. But Andy Hrovat is our Olympian. He's very difficult to score on, and if you don't take him down, you'll see he'll go to a chest lock, a front headlock, and try to pull you over. So Kyle Cerminara certainly knows that, and will be trying to get that takedown and getting around behind Andy instead of trying to fight in front of him.
Now Cerminara, who's was coaching in Edinburgh, just took a new job, he was telling me today, at the University of Pennsylvania. So he's out of Philadelphia now. He's going to be with Rob Eider's staff with the Quakers. And he's definitely an East Coast guy. He went to high school in New York, college in Buffalo, was coaching in Edinburgh, and now he's going to be coaching the University of Pennsylvania. Andy Hrovat, star at the University of Michigan. He's now training at the training center.
And of course, Kyle Cerminara spends some time as a resident training at the Olympic Training Center too before he took the jobs that he's got now. And it's great to see him helping at Penn, because with Rob Eider at the lightweights, Kyle up at the heavyweights, it's a great staff structure.
Matt Valenti is there. He's one of our top guys.
Yes,
at 60 kilos. It's a nice program with some really talented coaches. So Andy Hrvat's one of those guys with a little bit of unique style. He's willing to throw things around out there.
Yeah, he certainly is, and that's what we're talking about. Kyle Cerminara, if he gets a hold of Andy's leg, will want to stay high. Or there's a great body lock trying to walk Andy out of bounds, and he does right into the chairman's table. That's a 1 point.
Well, Cerminara was second at the U.S. Open a year ago, so he's made it to the national finals. Of course, Andy Hrovat, besides making the Olympic team, was also on the 2006 World Team. That's the year he beat Mo Lawal for the 84-kilo position. He's a gamer.
In fact, you'll never count him out. In the Olympic trials, he was behind Mo Lawal. Mo was taking him down, going out of bounds, and Andy reversed that, took him down, won the match, and made the Olympic team.
Well, we're seeing a lot of upper body in this match, but Cerminara's going right for it.
And then, 1 point for Cerminara, taking him out of bounds. We have
a lot of guys
from
won't
the
go
judge
upper body
and
with
3
him.
for the chairman. So it's a 4-0 lead for Kyle Cerminara, 24 seconds. And he's going to stay high and try to throw him here. Be smart for Kyle to do just what he's doing, get his head in the way. Elbows are a little bit too deep and tied, but he should be able to handle this for the next 10 seconds.
Yep, Kyle Cerminara coming out strong, gets behind Andy again. They gave him 1 point, so a nice start in this match for Kyle Cerminara. Takes the period 5-0, I believe.
Yeah, you can certainly see how big and strong Cerminara is. He got that underhook, went right to the bear hug, and then pulled Andy in so tight that he couldn't do any throw or counter, and then took him off the mat, and instead of taking him back down on the mat, he just took him to the edge, got the out-of-bounds point.
Well, second period, you can lose the first period and still come back and win, but we haven't had any three-period matches today except for that great Mango match with Coleman. Andy's got to win this period to take it to a third. What do you think he goes for?
Well, I still think he'll stay up and try to pull Cerminara under him in a front headlock or get that chest lock down on the mat. He'll want Cerminara to attack one leg. I think Kyle's going to stay up on his feet. He's going to go back to that underhook and then right to the bear hug until Andy shows he can stop it.
Now, Andy moved up to 96 kilos a year ago, was actually second on the national team at his new weight class. So he's shown the ability to win in this weight. He hasn't made a world team at it, but this is where he's making his Olympic run this time against the bigger boys, and certainly Cerminara is bigger than almost anybody in this weight class.
Yeah, like I said, he's a beast. He's tremendously strong in his hips and thighs. That's why that bear hug works. It's not that he's so strong upper body, which he is, but it's when he pulls him in, he gets his hips and legs in tight, and Andy cannot create the space to do his counters.
Starting to get a little dark here. The sun is to the west, but we have a little bit of clouds coming in. We've been blessed in that the weather has really cooperated.
I'll tell you this much. I don't care if it's pitch black. Nobody's leaving for the next match.
Yeah, I think we'd pull out flashlights and cell phones if we had to watch the next one.
There we are, and Andy's got his chest lock. This is what he wants, and he does. He gets him exposed. They say it's 2 points. They were down on the mat when he did it, so it's only a 2-point move. Now Cerminara in the arm spin, and it went to the outside, so they will not let him finish that. If he takes it all the way and locks it out, is potentially dangerous.
We're going to see that there's 28 seconds left on the clock. It looks like if Andy Hrovat can hold his defense pretty well here, we might be going to a third period. Cerminara needs more than just 1 point on a takedown, so he either needs some exposure or now he's going to have to try to turn him.
I think Andy just bailed on that. He knew he could give up the point, and he's very tough to turn.
Yeah, that's one of his strengths.
So we'll go to a third period, 2-1. Hrovat wins this.
Jacket on. Getting ready for the third period here. Andy Hrovat took the second period 2-1. Cerminara dominated the first with a 5-0 score. Round 3, ready to go. Roy Scott gets them started.
Now we'll see if in the third period, if Cerminara's got enough energy left to finish clean on Andy Hrovat. Because as you saw, if Andy gets his front headlock, if he stops the action, then it goes to his advantage. Cerminara's, if he goes on the leg attack, has to finish, or he goes back to his bear hug and drives Hrovat out of bounds.
And we're all here just to celebrate the Beat the Streets program here in New York City, where they fundraise to provide high school and middle school wrestling opportunities for students all over New York City. It's a tremendous job they do, and all these people are here to help raise funds so young people in this city can wrestle.
When Andy Hrovat in on his single, takes him up, he's not scored yet because Cerminara has got the far ankle, and now he's in an advantage position.
Nice scramble. Let's see how it comes out.
This Cerminara should get this because his hips are higher. He's got it like Hrvat's going to try to pull him over, but I don't think he's going to be capable, and he has not been able to do it. Hrovat gets the takedown, and he gets, I believe, another point, but Hrvat's got a reversal on him.
Yep. They have it 3-1 on the scoreboard. You agree with that,
They
Mitch?
may have gone 1 takedown, 2 on the turn because they were down on the mat. And then 1 reversal for Hrovat. Now he's got the gut wrench, and he's got the lead. This
He's
is
going to
tight.
hold that
He's
in
got
there.
the 2 and the 1. They're going back down. That gives him 7 to 1. So what happened was Cerminara got the takedown, but then got exposed, got turned again, and locked and held for the 7 points.
Well, that was a tremendous show of offense late in the match by Andy Hrovat